Hello, welcome to Wednesday, October 17th. Got off work today and I sent a message to my mom. How are we doing Doctor Who today? And she's like, no, Mike's got worship practice. Maybe tomorrow. And I'm like, sure. We'll see about if tomorrow works. So I got some things I'm going to try and get done today. Editing, of course. I've already begun some of that. But some stuff around the house I want to get done. But first, I'm going to eat. And I got basically the rest of the leftovers that I got from Mike's party. So some chicken, coleslaw, potato salad. Gonna eat, and then try and get some stuff done around the house today. And food was alright. It's always messier and too much work to eat. Like just a chicken breast like on the bone. It's always annoying. Tastes good, but annoying to try and get the meat away from the bone. So I ate as much as I could. Eventually I'm just like, nope, I'm just now digging through grease. Good enough, throw away. But I got kettle on, because I'm needing to make more tea. Which I feel like I did like Monday. But I need more tea already, so I'm making more tea. That's a good thing. That means I'm drinking more tea than probably soda, and that's good. And then I cleared out the dishwasher, and I'm going to put dishes in the dishwasher now. And then I'll end up with a few more dishes to put in there before I start it after finishing making the tea. But I just want to make sure that all got loaded up, because excess dishes in the sink is bad. Now, there's a few things to do around the house today. I'm not sure how much I'm actually going to get done. But one of them involves the gnats. Since last Thursday, I have seen one gnat. It was yesterday, and I killed it. And like other than that, like my friends were over on Monday, none of them saw any gnats. Like the gnats are mostly gone. Now, I might have done a little more today if I hadn't seen one yesterday, but I'm gonna start de-arming the place. Disarming the place? I'm gonna start disarming the place. Now, I am going to leave up the fly traps. They're all above my head. They don't really cause much of an issue. And I saw one yesterday, so that's going to stay. And I am going to keep the plugs in the drains. There are some things that I've already stopped. You see, for a while, I was keeping this door shut to segregate communities. I have already stopped doing that. And for quite a while, I was pouring bleach down the drains. It's been a week and a half or something since I've done that. I'm gonna put away the bleach, because at this point I don't think I need to do that. Ultimately, one of these is empty, the other one is half full, so if I need to do another round, I could. If I get rid of all this stuff and all of a sudden the gnats start coming back, I'll work on it then. But otherwise, I'm going to put that away. I have a bunch of these little traps, and they're basically, mostly dried up with gnat corpses in them. They're past their time. I'm going to throw all those away. I also have these two homemade ones that are made with apple cider vinegar. I'm going to wash both of those out. And one of them, I will reset so that I have a trap if there are gnats, and I will see, oh, a gnat got caught. I'll be able to notice that. But I'm going to reset them so that I know that, and I'm only going to put one of those out. So basically, the precautions that I am keeping are I'm going to leave up the fly traps for a little longer. I'm going to only have one of the homemade, apple cider vinegar traps. And I think that's about all that I'm going to leave. Oh, another thing I'm disarming that had to do with the bleaching the drains is I actually had tape over the overflows of both this sink and the tub just to prevent any gnats from, when I pour the bleach in, I didn't want them to escape through the overflow, Now, there are no gnats stuck to the adhesive on the inside of that, so I don't think it really did anything. But just like I don't really think my keeping the door shut to segregate their communities did anything, I did it anyways because I was paranoid. Because for a long time, the gnats were really, really, really bad. And I am very, very grateful. Whether it's because the bleaching of the drains worked, or the fact that it got suddenly really cold outside helped get rid of them, or whatever it was, I am very glad that they're more or less gone. I guess another thing that I haven't really been doing is keeping up really well on the trash. I will probably try and take out trash today, but really that's just because I'm cleaning some things up around here, so that'll probably get taken out. But yeah, so disarming a lot of the things around here. Yeah, because the gnats are mostly gone. And I'm grateful for it. And so, disarming many of the gnat traps was the main thing I wanted to accomplish today. I got that done, and I went and did a little more editing, so I can get things exporting again. And now I'm back to work on other stuff I want to do around the house. The next thing, of course, is to vacuum, but that's boring. So moving on, what I'll do right after that is I have a big stack of mostly clothes, and then there's like a thing of a blanket and some papers. Stuff basically that needs to be gone through and tried to be put away, find a home. Like, does it fit? Do I need to wash this? A lot of stuff like that in there. So I need to just go through that. And the reason is because it's like less than a month until it's time to decorate for Christmas. And that Christmas tree's got to go right here in this corner. It's really the only place for it, realistically. Because it can't really go in the gaming room. It's either in that corner or the corner in the kitchen. And if it's then the one in the kitchen, then it blocks me from getting to some of my food. So it'll be here. Which means that the minis table has to move. And whether I move the minis table into that room, in which case I'll have to reach around it for food, or if I just scoot it over right where this stuff is much more likely, right in front of the TV. It's probably what's going to happen. All this stuff is in the way. So I need to basically try and get this cleared up so when the time comes, I can actually, move it. And also, there's this shirt here that I used when painting minis, which I haven't actually sat down to paint for more than a month. Whoops, I need to. But I'm going to also get that thrown back in the wash, because that's not going to continue to be the painting shirt. This one here is. This is the shirt that I had for bleaching the drains, and it's got some bleach spots on it. So because it's more permanently messed up than the paint, I'll get the one that might have a couple drops of paint on it washed, and that should be fine for normal wear. This one will become the paint shirt because it was also the bleach shirt. And why I didn't just use the paint shirt as the bleach shirt, I do not know. Hindsight's 2020. Future, I guess I will. But yeah, so I'm just gonna start trying on clothes, and anything that fits, getting it thrown in the laundry baskets to go into laundry rotation. Much later, I have tried on a lot of clothes. Big stack of darks, I just did a load of dark laundry. I think I can do another one. But I have that with a stack of lights, stack or bin full of stuff that doesn't fit. And then a little stack of things that I'm like, I don't want to try this on, or I know it doesn't fit, but I don't want to get rid of it. There's just a few things like that, but I'm like, okay. But otherwise, I've gotten through a lot of this stack of stuff. Most of the clothes gone. So as far as just progress towards it, most of the stuff that takes a long time was done. And a few things here like that extra comforter. I just have to find a spot in the closet to stuff that. And I actually had more success than I thought. I looked down at the stack of stuff on the ground. I was like, well, you know, everything that, when I look at it and think to myself, where does this go? If I just know where it goes to put it away, like most of it, you know, pretty much in the closet, like where in the closet it goes, let's just put it there. And the cooler and all the stuff in there, I was like, well, I guess, yeah, I know where this goes. So really, I just have this box here, which has like some binders and stuff, and the little bit of clothes that I didn't yet go through or figure out what I'm going to do with exactly yet. Other than that, everything got put away, you know. Stacks of clothes I tried on are in the hampers. Like I thought, the dark hamper is completely full. I'm like, okay, I can do a load of laundry with that. Although that did leave more stuff that needs to now be vacuumed. I'm not going to vacuum it tonight. Basically, the way I figure out, should I vacuum right now is, would I be upset if the neighbors above me vacuumed right now? And yes, I would. It's like 8:20. That's too late to be vacuuming. It's winding down time. Don't vacuum during winding down time. But even though there's no one below me, I still figure I ought to follow the same rules that I would want them to follow. So, oh well. And I mean, I got things like set aside, but like I didn't get the garbage out. And at this point, I'm like, it's too late. I don't feel like going out to do that. So that'll get pushed off till tomorrow. I will finish making my tea. It's still warm, so still technically steeping. Gotta let it steep as long as you possibly can to get the most wonderfully bitter tea that you possibly can. Because that's what makes tea delicious. It's funny because only, you know, I guess a few years, I don't know, several years back, like, I, like, added sweetener to my tea in order to drink it. And eventually was like, let's stop doing that. And over time, I have grown to like more and more bitter tea, where that is just the flavor that I love so much. Anyways, it's good. Done all that. It's starting to get late. I'm gonna wind down and start trying to relax for the evening. So I guess I'll say thank you for joining me, and join me as my journey continues. Bye.